morning, wrestling fans. June 5th, 2024. It's Wednesday. You know what that means. Time to talk about tonight's episode of All Elite Wrestling Dynamite tonight on TBS. I am Lance Brock. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to this Wednesday morning episode of 360. Good morning, wrestling fans. Hope everyone is having a fantastic Wednesday morning so far, wherever you are in the world. New episode of 360 Wrestling Fanatic now available from last night. Quick recaps of last night's episode of WWE NXT featuring the in-ring television debut of TNA Knockouts champion Jordynne Grace, and more with All Ego Ethan Page as well. Also last night was the series premiere of Who Killed WCW on Vice, which of course is produced by The Rock's production company, 7 Bucks Productions. But tonight, we are here this morning to talk all about AEW Dynamite. And Dynamite is live tonight at the Blue Arena in Loveland, Colorado. Live on TBS, 8 p.m. Eastern. And the AEW World Champion, whose house? Swerve's house. Swerve Strickland will defend the AEW former international champion Roderick Strong, and the return to Dynamite after months of MJF, Maxwell Jacob Friedman to Dynamite. And we will get the second episode of TV Time with Chris Jericho. Also, women's action on Dynamite tonight. Mariah May will take on Saraya in singles action. Also, all 4 members of the Blackpool Combat Club will take on Volador Jr., Magnus, Rugito, and Asfain. Sorry, I do mess up some of the lucha names sometimes. That is all we have in store for tonight's AEW Dynamite. Once again, tonight live, 8 p.m. Eastern on TBS. And I hope to have a new episode of 360 Wrestling Fanatic talking all about tonight's Dynamite. Speaking of new episodes, tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern, the newest episode of Anything Goes drops. And on this new episode, I'm talking about podcasts. Yep, it's a podcast about podcasts. And just talk about some that I like, some that I listen to regularly. And like I've been saying all week, we have a pretty big pro wrestling weekend coming up. I know it seems like I say that almost just about every weekend now, but as I've talked about already, AEW Dynamite tonight live. Tomorrow night we have TNA Impact and Ring of Honor on Honor Club. Friday night, WWE Friday Night SmackDown, AEW Rampage, and TNA Against All Odds on TNA Plus. Saturday is AEW Saturday Collision, and wrapping it all up, putting that pro wrestling weekend to a close, Sunday night is WWE NXT Battleground Premium Live event. Definitely have quite a bit of pro wrestling action to watch this weekend, and believe me, I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm definitely not one of those fans who complain about there being too much pro wrestling out there these days. And that is all for this Wednesday morning episode of Good Morning Wrestling Fans. Remember, in the comments, you can go there now, leave your opinions on last night's episode of WWE NXT Who Killed WCW if you watched the first episode last night. And you can go in also in the comment section, you can leave your predictions for TNA Against All Odds and NXT Battleground coming up this weekend. I will be back tomorrow morning for the Thursday episode of Good Morning Wrestling Fans. I hope you will all join me right here once again. Hope everyone enjoys AEW Dynamite live tonight. But until tomorrow morning, have a great pro wrestling day.